You know, when you start and have to build a program from scratch, it's something that not many people get to do in their lifetime, whether it's at an athletic department, if it's at a corporate business, if it's, you know, a small business company. So I think that's something that I haven't done in my wheelhouse thus far, and I felt like I had a lot to offer, still to give back. I was doing some things for free in the community in the first place, and just being able to help everybody go from, you know, kind of the NAIA to Division II in the NCAA. I have a wealth of knowledge to share with so many different people, and you know, and I want to be part of young women being part of a legacy and a history for the rest of their life. And I think, you know, that's one thing that I sold for this first recruiting class is like, when do you ever get to start something from scratch? First in history, legacy. These are things that you can talk about with your family. When you have family and children, you can bring back, and your name will be forever etched in the walls at USCB, especially the first two classes. I think it's very, very important, and I love that I get to do it with you know, young women that will continue to be role models the rest of their life. Yeah, it was very appealing. I'm not sure if I'd be sitting here if something was already, you know, I guess already completed and they just wanted a change of coach. That's why I did it. It was because it's something unique, and I think in the Low Country there isn't a lot of basketball in the area. That we just want to build up that area. I think it's very, very important, and those are the things I found out when I kind of was, you know, down there. And, you know, again, I grew up in Indiana. Basketball, you were born with a basketball in your hand. So, you know, I just want to be able to give back those type of characteristics and qualities to the Low Country. Well, you know, when I first started recruiting, the bottom line is you can't recruit 12 freshmen. You know, you have to have some way to have experience. You have to be able to sell and recruit young kids like Sheridan sitting next to me, of, you know, selling about being the first to do something special and to have a great experience, and hopefully, you know, coming and playing for myself, because I have a wealth of knowledge for these young people. And, you know, and I think, you know, the other thing is that I want great young women. It's not about the talent. It's about young people that care about each other. It's not about themselves, that they're going to put the team first, they're going to put the university first, and just have great morals and values and character, because that's the product that young people that want to come and see them play. They want to see hardworking kids that are doing everything possible to be successful day in and day out. You know, and I feel that we do have some talent, but that wasn't the first and foremost, where sometimes that's all that matters. It's all about the character when you're building a foundation. And it was great. The first week that we were on campus, the kids felt like they were already family, so that was huge. I mean, you have 12 young people coming everywhere, and for me that was refreshing, and for me that was the most exciting part. Not even touching a basketball, that they already felt like they were family, and you're building that culture. So we have a fifth-year senior, Sheridan's that, and then we have 4 juniors, 1 sophomore, and 6 freshmen. Well, what's different is that you have to build your infrastructure. You're doing everything. From the ground up, because they've never had men and women's basketball. So, you know, we have to get a basketball court, we have to get the bleachers, we have to get new locker rooms, you know, just help building the facility with people on campus. Then what's the structure of, we have no equipment. So what do you have to do? You have to buy basketballs, you have to buy, you know, you don't think about all that stuff. Like, you know, wherever anybody else goes, everything's in place. And then you've got to make it your own. But here you're doing everything. And then the basketball is the last piece. You know, so we had, Ron and I had from like last October, maybe 9 months, being one-person show, both of us, trying to make sure we build the infrastructure for these young people that are coming in now to play for us. And I felt like we did that very well. And, you know, now it's the normal stuff, building a team, and what does it look like, and what do we need to do. And you've got to have experience. You have to have leadership and experience to help the freshmen, because they've never been into college. So that's the biggest difference, is you're just spending a lot of time doing all these other things, because nothing's in place until you start creating it.
I had a very successful career at MSU, but um, I know Coach V. I wanted to come to USCB to learn from her. I knew she was gonna challenge me. I knew she was gonna push me. I knew she was gonna, take care of me on and off the court. So that's what I wanted. That's what I wanted in another program. Um, but I just really wanted to learn from her, and I knew I could do that coming here. And also, coming from Texas, which is where I'm from, South Carolina, that's a long way from home, but I wanted to, enjoy that and experience that. Just, I don't know, I just wanted something different. So I was really excited to commit here for sure. I know comfort. I need to get out of my comfort zone, which I've talked to Coach V about. And I think me moving far from home was getting out of my comfort zone. I know I'm still working on that, as the season is gonna progress. But I know as a experienced, I guess, athlete, I just like to my leadership. I like my leadership roles and skills for the younger girls on the team. I pride myself on that as well. I just want to help them and teach them as well from my freshman year to senior year what I've been through. So just to help them kind of adjust since they've come from high school to college. So I just pride myself on that leadership and that knowledge of me knowing what the commitment that you got to put in and the dedication and the hard work. So community is already supportive. We've done community service, and everybody's just so excited to be able to watch us play. Even the students on campus, they're very excited. They want to already get their tickets. So it's whenever we get that feeling of people when they talk about they want to come to the games, it just gets us more pumped up to play. So I know we're gonna have so much support from the fans, and that gets us more excited. So we're all really, really excited to play. So yeah.